Yo, what's up, guys? My name's Guillaume Scott.
Yo, my name is Stay Young. I'm from LOSTBOYs.
Diego from LOSTBOYs.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the second episode of the podcast series I'm doing. So, first, I wanted to know how you guys started off in music.
Okay, we'll do this one at a time. The first thing I played was trumpet in junior high and high school.
Yeah.
My grade 12 year, my last two classes of the day were music and then music.
Yeah.
And then after I graduated, I wanted to play more shows and shit. So I went and joined a band and I played guitar. My friend Aiden. And then I moved here to Kamloops, and then I started doing hip hop, and then right after I started doing hip hop, I met Diego.
That's decent.
And we've been building random shit ever since. But LOSTBOYS has existed for a year.
I actually just started getting into music when I met Brandon. But I used to rap, but I was pretty shitty at it. When I was in high school, I used to write, and I thought I was cool, but I wasn't. And yeah, I just started recording with Brandon. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I just kept trying and I kept doing it. And then I dropped out of university to do music.
That's fucking decent.
That was 3 years ago. Then we started LOSTBOYs and it worked out. So
That's super dope. Yeah, I kind of feel that because I'm in band. I play trumpet as well, and I'm also in my guitar class. And the only literally next semester I only have 3 classes and 2 of them are music. So
I'm super jealous.
Yeah.
I wish 2 classes a day were music for me too.
Yeah,
no,
It's expensive.
I'm stoked on it though, but yeah, it's just super sick. When did you actually start getting into the recording part of it?
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always had a mic.
Yeah.
Ready, and we didn't really know how to use it and shit, but we would try recording because learning the technical ability to be able to record yourself is different from learning how to rap. You can be a sick rapper,
Yeah, exactly.
and then sit up on Logic and then be I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you can't get a good sound out of it, and you can't get a good recording out of it. We've been working on recording since we started writing.
Yeah, and just getting everything sounding more professional.
Yeah, probably why the bars still suck. You know, the technical ability got really high compared to the writing ability.
Yeah.
But fuck it
That's
though.
good though.
Yeah.
Look, in the end, I feel I know lyrics is important, but I feel it's the most important part about music is that it feels good.
Well, that's the thing too, because you can put a lot of emotion into how you lay out the song, and even in the mixing process, you can change the way the song feels, right? So, you could honestly have songs without even having vocals on them, and you could still feel that shit. But if there's just someone spitting into a mic, it's not really gonna pick up anywhere. So.
Nah, shout out to everybody that still spits into a mic though and just raps.
Yeah.
I still fuck with that too though.
Yeah.
Some guys go over to my house sometime, and then they start rapping, and they're real rappers, you know.
Yeah.
They can spit bars, freestyle for ever. And I'm just
Yeah.
And then they look at me yo, you're the rapper, right? And I'm bro, let's do a Logic competition.
Yeah.
Let's see who makes a beat and makes a song the fastest.
Yeah. No, when I started actually making music, I think I just I bought an audio interface and it came with Cubase free on it, and I just had a mic. But the learning curve from that was probably 3 years ago. So it's taken me 3 years of just learning on YouTube and shit to get there. But what was the learning curve for you guys?
We just use a lot of YouTube too.
Yeah.
Try and failure.
Once you can get to the point where you can make a song and record it by yourself,
Yeah.
you're pretty much good to fucking go.
I think honestly that's what, literally with anything though. Even if I'm talking about guitar, you learn a couple chords and then after that you can progress on your own. You don't really need anyone. You can just kind of keep going
with
on your own.
Logic.
A lot of YouTube videos.
I watched so many YouTube videos on how to write songs, how to record yourself, what a compressor is, how to edit videos.
It took me so damn long to learn what a fucking compressor was. Yeah, see, that's the thing too about music is there's so much shit to learn. You'll be at a point where you're okay, yeah, I understand mixing, and then you're, oh, I did not know I had to do that in every single one of my fucking mixes. Every song I have now is trash.
Dude, how old are you?
16.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, you're way ahead of us.
I learned compressors when I was 20.
Yeah, well, I mean
that's when I was okay, I know what a compressor is.
I can know what a compressor is, but I'm definitely sure that your guys' mixes sound just a little bit better than mine.
We're
So,
doing it
okay.
longer.
Yeah, but
Because we have expensive plugins.
yeah, that's
I have fucking stock plugins. I have nothing but whatever stock in Logic.
Dude, after this, I'll help you. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll get you the good shit.
But what do you guys use for your melodies?
Alchemy, bro.
Yeah.
You fuck with Alchemy?
Yeah.
I'll use that, or we sample a lot from Splice.
Yeah, I don't really have any external. I mean,
You have no plugins?
I think think I
You
have.
run stock compressors and EQs.
Yeah, I run everything style. I have I have halftime. That's why. That's the only fucking external
Dude,
plugin I
you
have.
wave-
So, I mean, Logic stock shit is good too, though. Like
I
it's.
like the pitch correct, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
got a terrible auto-tune,
The
right?
auto tune
And
sucks.
that's what the kids want, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest right now. The kids want to be able to show up into the studio and like
Yeah.
throw the auto-tune on and
Yeah,
sound
I
good.
know exactly. It was.
And you're gonna need like external plugins to be able to like make them sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's funny. I have friends come over and they're like, chuck some autotune on that, and I do it, and they're like, no, to take that off. That sounds
Yeah.
ass. Like,
Wait, you have auto tuner?
I
Well-
just have the
well,
stock
Logic one
pitch
has- Logic
correction.
Logic has an auto tuner?
Yeah.
It has a
It's
stock
called
pitch
pitch
correction. Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that. I just did waves right away, dude. Waves. Dude, I didn't start getting into autotuner like till like a year ago. I remember making my first song with autotune, and it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I actually sound good.
Yeah, Diego has a great story about people calling him out for auto-tune when really he was just using compression
Oh
and
my
reverb.
god.
It's
I'm
like-
part of this forum called BC Underground Hip Hop.
Shut them out, dude. Shut them out.
BC Underground Hip Hop.
They'll repost this now. 'cause
Yeah,
you mentioned
probably
it in the
they will
video.
probably.
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome.
Anyway,
Yeah.
when we made Teal and Orange, I did like a little clip of that Bad Girl song, and I posted it on there, and there was like 100 comments on there, like, oh, this is trash, autotune, this,
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then I was like, it's not autotune, blah, blah, blah. I was like, fuck these guys, I'm gonna show them the project. And I showed them the project, half of them probably don't even know what the fuck Logic looks like.
Exactly. Yeah.
I started taking plugins off, and I was like, there's no autotune, it's just reverb
Yeah.
and ad-libs, you know?
Yeah.
And then they were like commenting underneath that video, they're like, still sounds like trash.
What the fuck?
Like,
People will find any reason to hate you, honestly. Like, you just gotta kind of block that shit
I don't
out.
care.
You started off with your first album.
What was that album?
Yeah, it was the
Lost.
Yeah, Lost. Then you came out with Teal and Orange after
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it was
Black and White.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just dropped When I'm Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in store for the future, you guys?
We have an album that we promised to be done before like the tour that's coming out in November. Yeah, we haven't started it yet.
We started it. That's a lie. We started it.
Why?
We need to like bust our asses to finish this in like.
Yeah, we have
finish
2
the
weeks to
album.
finish it.
That's crazy.
We're gonna like go back and record after this.
I want to do music video for every song.
That's
Oh, that's something that's happening
sick.
too, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
right now we have a music
We
video
have 2
ready,
videos.
and then Tyler, he goes to your school.
Tyler Orlemans.
Yeah.
S-
He showed
shout
a
out to
video for
Tyler
us.
Orlemans. I'll
Yeah,
put his
shout out.
Instagram right here. He's a fucking sick filmer. So toss him a follow. Yeah.
Yeah. He filmed the video for us.
When I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my first music video dropping with Adrian soon. Well, we haven't
Oh,
even
sick.
filmed it yet, but we're filming on the 26th and the 27th.
Yeah, Adrian's-
See, you're starting to get it. You gotta promo shit before it even
Yeah,
happens. You
yeah,
gotta be
I'm
like, this video that we haven't filmed is coming out real fucking soon.
That's the only way you'll get it done though, because you'll be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure,
like if you
that's
promo
true.
before, you're like, shit, I promised these people something. Like, but if you just like, if you don't do it after, you'll be like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow.
It's like a quote. It said, "Actions are inspired by action."
Yeah,
You know, like you
that's
do
true.
something, and
Yeah,
then something else like that.
It's kinda like a
action
chain reaction,
inspires
right?
you that to do something else.
yeah.
So if you ever don't want to feel like doing anything, just start doing it. Just stop thinking, start doing it. Next thing you know, you're like, oh, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the other thing is like, once you start having fun while you're doing it, like it's really easy to push it out. You just gotta get into that zone where you're like, oh, this is like a lot of fun. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like getting one word and then one line.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
enjoying that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, are you tracking your own guitars yet? Into
I
the
am.
Project?
I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I have a new song. Maybe I'll show you guys a sneak peek of it after.
Yeah.
I really enjoy like tracking one guitar take and then putting a melody and then like having like 7 different guitars with harmonies on top of them. That's like my favorite thing to do. Like I love making beats and stuff, but that's like my favorite thing to do when I'm making.
See, then you should do more of that. And
Well, I'm going
sing
to.
over it or rap over it,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I have like a lot of songs that are like halfway done that have like a whole bunch of guitar. Hopefully I'm getting a lot of those done and I'll release them like before Christmas, hopefully. So
Album coming out soon. Yes.
you guys are just like announcing an album release for me, I guess. Okay.
Dude, we'll book you your show.
Yeah.
It's
Like
all
your
good.
first show, dude.
That'd be decent. I know how you met Diego. Now, how did you guys meet? Like, any?
Talus?
Yeah, Talus. Sure.
All right, cool. Let's talk about Talus. Talus couldn't be here. He's at his job, unfortunately. But that's how I know Talus, from work, dude.
Okay.
I was working at Zoomies. He came on as like a key holder at Zoomies,
Yeah.
or maybe a sales kid. I don't remember. But me and him have worked together for like years because I became the manager and he became the assistant manager.
Yeah.
And then they left us alone together for too long, and then we started a band and shit. you know?
That's decent. Is that?
It's really Zoomies' fault that this all happened. Like,
Yeah. Wait, was that band Lost Boys or was it something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Lost Boys.
yeah, because me and Diego played this show a long time ago.
Yeah.
And he was at work with me, and we were like, yo, we want like a drummer for this show.
Yeah.
And he came and he played drums when we were still Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were a shitty group called Camps.
Oh, and also Gray Baker was at that show too,
Yeah,
which is
Gray Baker
crazy.
was on that show.
So like before you guys were
show?
even in Lost Boys, like you
the
kinda
Lost
were
Boys
just,
wasn't even like
yeah.
like
Natalis
an idea.
and Gray Baker were there too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't anything.
Hell yes. Can I spit some game really quick?
Yeah.
Some games and like some of the best game out here. Dude,
So
there's one thing that matters like the most, and it's fan base. It's way
That's true.
more important than skill.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Dude, if people fuck with you, then they just fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a popularity contest, but like you can't get popular unless like you're like half decent and like pretty nice to people. Cause that's like what we do. We're just like really friendly and like
Yeah.
fucking party. And, like,
Exactly.
put out music and like
Yeah.
clothing and shit. And
Yeah.
people just fuck with it because we fuck with them. And we fuck
Exactly.
with them because they fuck with us. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
So,
It's kind of like building this like bond with your fan base.
yeah, hell yeah. That's
Yeah,
more
that's-
important
yeah.
than anything. 100% honest with you right now. I came here to watch how you do podcast because I want to go start doing
Yeah.
podcasts. I'm not even
Yeah.
lying. I was like, the
Yeah.
homie already does podcasts. He knows way more than us. We're gonna go.
I don't
hang out with
know.
him.
So I made at first a YouTube video of a gig I had in Some Peaks, and then I didn't post for like 2 weeks, and I was like, well, shit, what am I gonna? I have no gigs coming up. What am I gonna do? And then I thought, hey, I want to talk to people, so why not just do a podcast, right? So
that's a good idea.
yeah, that's kind of how it started off, and now it's I wasn't gonna do like episodes, but I just named it episode 1, and now you guys are here for episode 2.
Dude,
so.
you're pretty good at it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah,
you
thanks,
like face
man.
me.
When you're a rapper or an artist, you have to be good at so many things,
Yeah,
and I need to get better at like doing this kind of shit.
like just
interviews.
talking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got a strategic thing for all the artists out there. Find out what you do the worst. Like if you're like okay at making beats and okay at writing rhymes, or you're terrible at recording.
Yeah.
Make the thing you're worst at the thing you're best at, and your average will like skyrocket.
Yeah, exactly.
If you just take the lowest percentage of like your collection of like abilities,
Yeah.
and you make it your best one,
Mhm.
everything will change. I'm working on writing right now
Yeah.
because I have
Yeah,
to
me
write
too.
this album.
I know earlier you guys told me that like your strategy for when you're not feeling like writing or anything is just start with the bar and then go. Is that every time you write, or do you have like a
No,
specific strategy for how you like write your songs?
Dude, I just pace around the room until I get something.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get in there, listen to the beat, something happen, like you get the first bar, and the first bar just
Yeah.
like 8-bar verse. Depends on the mood. Sometimes it takes, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just do like 2 bars, and you're like, I just can't write anything
Yeah.
else.
I try to do the first like 4 lines out loud, like in my head first.
Yeah. Before
Like, I'll
writing
pace-
anything.
Yeah,
down.
before I'll pace around and just sing shit,
Yeah.
and then try to get the first line, then the second line, and then I'll
Yeah.
just like loop it and out loud,
Yeah.
and then I'll like start writing it down, and then
Yeah.
think about recording it or whatever I want to do with it.
No, I don't sing, but my cousin sings, and
Like
a lot of the
songs?
time we write together. So we'll be sitting here together. We'll be writing together at the same time. But when I'm talking about rap, that's kind of how I get things done. But I like your strategy a lot of just getting like a 4 like bar kind of thing going.
Dude, you can do both, you know, like
Yeah.
a lot of times when I wrote like a song, like I remember a couple songs like
Oh, yeah.
that Lost.
I think your shit turned off.
I didn't really prepare many questions. I kind of just wanted it to be like just talking, honestly.
I like
So
that. I
so like,
that.
cause honestly, I have a hard time with structure. So I feel like just having like a genuine conversation. But
I can help you out with structure.
Dude, it's like
It's verse, pre-hook, hook. Verse, pre-hook, hook, bridge, hook. On all the
Thanks, man.
songs, those are the kids at home.
Thank you. It's funny because like they're gonna start the video. We're gonna like feel like we're giving them information, and they're just gonna be here like, a compressor is this. We're like, I don't. What the fuck is a compressor? What is a plugin? I don't know what this shit is.
you need anything? Hit me up.
Anything at all, I can help you.
They're for real about that too though, cause like before I even knew you guys, I was texting you, and I was just like, do you have any tips for mixing raps? And you sent me like a whole list of shit. And, like
Sounds like me.
but like literally like that was helpful. That's how I learned about parallel compression. You told me about it. Like so like they're for real. If you need help with shit, text them. They're good.
Yeah.
They're helpful.
I'm very friendly. I don't bite.
Again, thank you guys for coming in for the podcast, man. Episode 2 is sick. All
But there's
right.
an album dropping next month, November. We are the Lost Boys from Kamloops, BC.
Yeah.
You can find us on Instagram at LSTBoys on the Instagram. You can add us on Snapchat, Lost.StayYoung, Lost.Flores, also Lost.Talis. Add him. He hates randoms adding him. You can see us on YouTube. We have a music video called Malibu is really poppin'. We have a music video called Lies really poppin'.
And we have more videos coming soon because this album is gonna all the music videos to all the songs, not right away, but like with time.
No,
like,
I expect
yeah,
you to
like,
drop them right right away, all
all
at
the
once,
music
all at
videos.
once.
5 videos and an album dropped on the same day.
Yeah.
Break
No.
the internet.
No, yeah, we're probably gonna like drop a video with the album, like, or I don't know, maybe just the album. We don't know yet. You will see. You will
That's
see.
decent.
If you want to see more videos like this, I'm starting my own podcast and my own channel.
And again, my name is Guillaume Scott. I got a new song coming out with Jay Gilly on October 10th, and also a new song, Wobblin', on October 15th, so stay tuned for that shit. Also, music video coming. So, thank you guys for listening, and peace out.
Oh, boom. Pass the album.